Okay, Game Awards. Player's Voice round 3 voting. I missed round 2. I'm kind of mad about that. Let's see. The Game Awards. Player's Voice round 3. Yeah, that's what I should have named it. Let me update things. Copy. Chill tunes in chat. Save. The Game Awards Player's Voice round 3. Chill tunes in chat. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So let's try to update the title. It will let me. Update. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now we close this, right? Just gotta wait for the chatbot thing to show the update. Title. Wonder how long that takes. Have to see if my audio is okay. I mean, we got some audio files out in the internet, y'all. If you didn't know, there's some people out there, and man, they're serious about their audio. They are seriously serious about their audio. New status. So it is updated. Okay, so now we can, hold on, we can go over here. Oh, you gotta control V, right? Gotta grab this shit by the ass sometimes. What is the thing? So Jonesy Dude is now live. Streaming, just chatting. Yeah, we gotta grab that. So copy that. And then you put that in there. Right? And then space. And then you grab that whole thing, Control C. Right? Let me send it out, see what it looks like. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Alt V. Send that out. Okay. Send that over here. People know what the flip I'm actually doing. Why am I getting so many fucking alerts right now? Dude, like sometimes like the 30 minutes of me preparing to stream, nothing. No alerts, no calls, no texts, no scammer calls, no nothing, right? And then just as soon as I go live and start talking, all of a sudden I get everything all at once. So what is up, the internet? What is up, multi-streaming verse? We're live / multi-streaming everywhere right now. Just a heads up. So you can never tell whether I'm talking to myself or I'm talking to, you know, some other random platform chatter. I do have the Restream bot thing that kind of like carries some of the chatting to certain platform chats, but it doesn't always work correctly. And yeah, paste that in there. Bloop. Send that shit out. Paste this one right there. Bloop. Go ahead and refresh, see if that got updated. It did not get updated, so I'm gonna have to update the title myself. Paste. Okay. Hey, go. Okay. Right. Oh wait, I gotta paste here, right? Then I gotta come up here and delete that. And then you grab this, then you copy, then you paste, and save. Save. Okay. All right, good. Okay, so yes, hello, multi-stream universe, internet people. We're going to do our duties today, and we're going to vote in the player's voice round 3. I missed round 2 because I'm a dummy. I don't know what happened. I totally fucking forgot about it. So the Game Awards this year, and maybe many years, is absolute shit. And I think everybody agrees that it is. It's just maybe we won't agree on why it's shit. I think that might be the big problem, is we're not going to agree on that. So let me let me see here. How do I get to my live screen? Boomer Jones. Yeah, so that's close. That's not my live screen. What's up? What's up, everybody? That's not what I wanted. There, that's what I wanted. Okay, cool. So in round 1, I voted. Like round 1, they give you 10 votes. I don't know what round 2 gives. Let me see if it says what round 2 is, like how many votes. I didn't vote in round 2, so I don't fucking know. Maybe 5. I don't fucking know what round 2 would have been. But anyway, in round 1, I'm actually kind of happy in a way. I mean, I'm not a big fan of any of the games that made it to round 3. Except for, like, you know, Elden Ring, I'm a big fan of. Just not necessarily a DLC nomination, maybe. I'm not really a big fan of that. But the game Elden Ring, I am a fan of. And then as far as like an outsider, like all the other games, except for Genshin, I have played some Genshin. But all the other games, I don't really have any gameplay in round 3 stuff. But out of those that I haven't really played a lot, I would probably be a bigger fan of Black Myth Wukong. So, but I don't know. I haven't played it, so it like puts me in kind of a cringy predicament, because, you know, who cares? It's just just a little one click. Who cares, right? Click on whatever. Like, close your eyes and click, and then accidentally close your browser. It doesn't matter. But I would have to weigh the difference between me liking Elden Ring a lot, but not necessarily wanting to reward DLCs being nominated for game awards. Like, they should be nominated for DLC awards, in my opinion. But at the same time, Wukong, I like a lot about Wukong, except for the main character. It's just like, I'm Scaredy Jones, so I get scared easily on jump scare style games, you know, horror games, scary games, whatever. But that character scares the fuck out of me. It's just too, I don't know, just, and I don't know what it is. It's like there's other like animal humanoid style characters out there that, you know, there's a lot of those that might have creeped me out too, but like I don't like the Monkey King. I think I know what it was. When I was a kid, I did end up I don't know how, maybe I picked up the VHS or something in the store or whatever, like they were selling kung fu movies and they were like on sale, and you know, as a kid maybe I was able to get a couple, and anyway, however it happened, I ended up getting one of the very old Monkey King kung fu style movies, right? And I guess it creeped me out as a kid, the monkey face like talking and shit or whatever, right? So I don't know. There's something about that one because it's weird. I don't have a problem. I mean, they creep me out, but like Planet of the Apes, like the old ones, doesn't creep me out as much as the newer Planet of the Apes with all the CGI stuff. So there's something different about that kung fu movie I watched that had the Monkey King in it that it just stuck with me, and I don't like I don't know. And I loved Godzilla movies, so you know, they have a lot of wonky costumes and you know, face expressions for the monsters or whatever, right? And I love those. Yo, what's up, Swiss? I fucking love the Godzilla movies. And you know, close second, some of the King Kong stuff. Some of those had some, you know, wonky stuff, but Godzilla #1 for me is my favorite. So it's not all old style monster suits that gave me a problem as a kid. Like for some reason I loved Godzilla. I wanted to be his best friend. When I was a kid, like I legit wanted to help and save Godzilla, even though, you know, come on, he's destroying things. That's not cool. They could have like written it in a better way. Like it would have like made my childhood admiration of Godzilla a lot better if they would have made it where like he didn't destroy anything ever in any of his movies except for maybe by accident because he was trying to save things, right? Because in some of the movies, Godzilla he only destroys things because it's by accident, and then in other cases, like he's on a rampage, just fucking annihilating everything. So I don't know, but I wanted to be Godzilla's best friend. So, but the Monkey King I couldn't handle. So I think now that they have this crazy, super high definition animated CGI. High graphic fidelity game with the Monkey King thing, I think that leftover creeped out as a kid makes it where I can't like that, you know. But I guess if you play the game, I've watched some others play the game a little bit, like Uber Haxar Nova, or James, however you guys want to call the streamer / tuber. And it looks like, you know, a lot of times you're just looking at the back of your character, so you don't really have to look at Monkey King or whatever's face the entire time, or like the protege that's going to become the Monkey King. I don't know the full story, but whatever. You don't have to look at it the whole time, so I probably could get through it. What I think is crazy is like the cancel brigade that went after Black Myth Wukong, tried to cancel it. For all of this, the stupid things that happen to, you know, the poor people that are in China, you know, for a lot of whatever that's wrong over there, you know, locking people up, you know, maybe you don't have you don't have free speech and stuff like that. For all the things you could be mad at over there, people are pissed at the company that made Wukong for some kind of feminism reasons. I can't really figure those out, you know? Like, I guess they're mad it's the Monkey King and not the Monkey Queen? Maybe? But, like, when you look at the mythos, that's an actual mythology / religion / whatever for them, where it was the Monkey King. That's just a thing historically in their, like, I don't know what you call it. I guess they would be like myths or lore or whatever of the ancient country of, or area of China, I guess. So it's like, okay, why does it, I don't know, what are you mad? Or maybe the game company that made it didn't have enough ladies making the game. I don't fucking know, whatever. But I just felt like it was just a bunch of bullshit. So yeah, I support it mostly from that. I have to be honest. It's not from a perspective of, like, if there was no controversy, no cancel brigade against Black Myth Wukong, I don't want to play it. I don't want to. It's just not my style of game graphically. You know, it looks interesting like on gameplay though. So maybe if there's mods, can you change the main character? If there's mods, like, oh shit, I could probably get into that. Like, change my character to a Dark Souls looking character. I mean, that's blasphemy, I'm sure. All of the Wukong fans would be very angry about that. But I don't give a shit. If I pay for it, I do whatever I want, right? That's what everybody else does. They can do whatever they want, correct? Okay, fine. I don't know. So anyway, I guess we'll attempt to do some voting here. But I want to look at the games that didn't make it to round 3 real quick. So that means watching some cringe Jonesy stuff. And see if I'm missing any alerts or any streaming problems. I don't think so. I think we're okay, right? Swiss, I don't know if you're still there, but just, you know, give me a heads up if my audio is jacked. Lord knows there's some people out there that are very angry if my voice is not loud enough in comparison to my music. Which, don't get me wrong, I understand there are times when it's way off, like really off. But I don't know, sometimes seem like they're just having a Jonesy day and they're just raging. And then I just happen to be the video that they just, and they just had to fucking put a comment about how angry they are or something, right? Which is what I do all the time. Like I rage out about, like, I can go through this list and I bet what we're about to watch of me, I rage out a few times, like out of nowhere. Like, we're just reading the names of the games that are, you know, that you can vote for. You get 10 votes, Jones. It's okay. Oh, yeah, that's good for the cholesterol. Okay, so let me see. How loud or low is this going to be here? It's pretty low, so let me go over here and pause up the music. On December 12th. Okay, good. I hope you announce the winner. That's the whole point of the Game Awards, isn't it? Audio's good. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so I had a so on one of my videos, I think it was the unboxing, one of the unboxings, someone noted, because on some of the unboxings I did for my stream PC and others, so if the people that saw that the audio wasn't the way they wanted it to be, I'm sorry, I gotta give you some bad news. I have quite a few videos that are gonna get uploaded in the coming weeks, maybe months, that have a similar format to that. I'm very sorry. I do have help now that's helping me edit things and stuff like that. So we'll try to, I don't know, like the software we're using though, I don't know if it allows like after the fact, like if you already have your audio all smashed together, like, you know, if you used one mic, one track, right? And the room has noise, the room has music, and that's where your voice is coming from all at the same time. Like I haven't done a lot of voice-over style recordings where I record and then voice over after the fact. I haven't done a lot of those. It's been very minor, the amount of voiceover stuff I've done. So a lot of those are just going to be the mic captured everything you're hearing. Though from time to time, I do make an effort to not have music, or like I'll go back and I'll add in like some audio or music or some kind of ambient sounds after the fact. But, you know, I'll tune those down most of the time. What is that noise? The fuck? Whoa, that was weird. That almost made me feel like I was in the Cloverfield movie or something. There was like a strange metallic, but maybe it was my son, like just like punching stuff with toys or something. I don't know. But anyway, so the bad news is like a lot of those were just a phone. And the two phones that I used the most for a lot of my videos were the S22 and the S24. And if you don't... What is that? Let me check. Maybe it's the dog. That is such a weird noise. Hold on. Here, listen to some music. Okay, so anyway, we'll play a little bit of music while I set all this up. So this is the problem, is that I love music in my videos. Like it goes back to my very early days of streaming. Well, no, how do I say this? Like my very, very early days of streaming is like fucking old, ancient. I don't even know the year is. But in the very early days, you know, I just streamed, you know, straight up. And most of the time didn't even know anybody was chatting. And then I would go back later, years later, I'd go back and look at some of those before they got nuked. And I'd see people were chatting me. I'm like, what the fuck? And I didn't even notice. I was just playing the game, whatever, throwing it out there to the internet. But very quickly within that early time, I developed, especially on Twitch, where Twitch didn't care, you know, it was the Wild West when I started streaming. You could stream whatever the fuck you wanted almost. You know, I mean, I'm not talking about like, you know, illegal things, technically like bad things video wise, but I'm talking about back then you could like stream music a lot more freely with your gameplay, your commentary, or, you know, if you were doing an IRL stream driving, you didn't have to care if you were like playing Coldplay music or something, perhaps, right? It didn't matter, right? Now you got to seek out those royalty-free things, or you got to nuke your streams. You know, like some platforms, you know, they allow it for the streaming part, but you just got to have your VOD or your, you know, your recorded part of it. You just delete it and don't have it accessible on your channel and you're good to go. I usually play it a lot more safe now. So a while back, I feel like a couple years or more ago, I came across a YouTube channel, White Bat Audio, because I'm super into chill wave and synth wave and things like that. And I came across that channel. I don't remember if I accidentally I think I came across it just listening to music, not because there was many times I was seeking out and searching royalty free because a lot of things were changing. You know, I forget when it was, 3, 4, 5 years ago, especially on Twitch. Like YouTube changed much earlier. You know, they changed as far as the music stuff and copyright strikes and things like that. Their history with that is much older than Twitch. So whenever that stuff was starting to change a little bit and getting a little hairy for Twitch streaming, I was seeking out royalty-free, copyright-free, DMCA protected style content. I wanted to see a mixture and compare between things that were totally free, you didn't have to pay for. You just had to, some of those you don't have to give credit, some you do. Like White Bat Audio, you give credit. That's the agreement. Like as long as you give credit, Karl Casey is like, go ahead, do it. But if you don't give credit, then it's like, that's where things are a problem with that one. But there are other royalty-free musics out there, and maybe that's what royalty-free is. Maybe his isn't considered royalty-free. Maybe his is something else. I don't know the categories. But there's others where you don't have to give credit at all. But I was just looking at different things and even considering like paying like maybe, what is it, Monster Tunes or Monster Music or whatever. I had a subscription to them for like, fuck man, I feel like I had it for like 3 or 4 years. In addition to also getting a Humble Bundle deal to have it for however many years I had it there. I don't think I have it active anymore, so I try not to, you know, I don't really use any of their stuff, not on purpose. Maybe some of their stuff is inside of like Streamlabs, or it's inside of Pretzel Rocks music, you know, or maybe some end up on the YouTube audio library or something like that. But I don't use theirs like on purpose because I haven't checked to see if I'm still active with that agreement or license or whatever the fuck it was. But I developed a need to continue using music because that's what I like to do. Like there's a ton of games like where I just want to feel like I'm in my music while I'm playing. And then there's plenty of games where I need to just play the game, like something that I just want to hear the game sounds and things like that. So that's how I stream. That's how I got into pushing out content. And then finding White Bat Audio was really cool because and there's a bunch of other music creators that do that as well, where as long as you give credit, they're cool with it. But you know, they say it, like don't assume, you know, like check with them. I like the way White Bat Audio does it because he puts it like it's in his title that it is, right? There's some where they don't put that in their title, but then you go comment and then they'll reply your comment and say, yeah, sure, no problem. I'm not, you know, I don't know. I don't like using those too much because it's like, well, it doesn't say it in the title, doesn't say it on the channel's page. So anyway, I have a habit of having that music playing either added or in the stream or in the room that I'm doing something. And so some of my videos do have, I guess, like an imbalance of volume, where maybe a lot of my videos where the music is encroaching. And you know, I guess we should be honest with each other. If it was your favorite type of music, many people wouldn't complain, right? Where let's say it was a music you abhorred or you hated, you're more apt to complain about it. You know, like, oh, you know, take your pick. Are you making a music video or are you gonna comment on an unboxing? I'm sorry that I picked music you don't like. But no, it's true. That day, I believe I was trying to use my lavalier or my lapel microphone. I believe I was trying to use it, but for whatever reason, I think I was filming with an S22. I don't know if it was mi esposa or mi hija. One of them was recording for me because they've helped me a lot. And I think I must have either I screwed up the settings when, you know, I had it ready for them to record, or the Bluetooth connection like dropped and went out, and so it defaulted back to the phone's microphone. And the microphone on the phone, it's not bad. If you have a quiet room, both the S22 and the S24 microphones are awesome. They're very good, in my opinion. Like, you know, audiophiles rage out in the comments. But if you have other noise, it does pick up everything, you know. And in some cases, even if your music is lower, which I do believe I had my music turned kind of lowish, it's certain music or sounds, it picks up louder than it should. And so then that doesn't match with your commentary, you know, like the volume of your voice is kind of too low, and then, you know, they compete. So and so that's one problem. And I also understand that there's another problem as well. It depends on what you're listening on. Like I've at times thought my audio was horrible, and I've asked other people, you know, chatters or even family and stuff like that, you know, go to my stream, check it out, tell me if my audio is okay, and they'll tell me the audio is fine. But then later I'll look at the replay of it, and the audio is just fucked, right? But that's because they were listening on a particular device. Maybe they were listening to headphones or AirPods or the phone itself. And so sometimes your commentary and your music balance can sound good on one type of speaker setup, but then sound horrible on another. So I realized by that some of my audio setups work really good coming from phone speakers. Like for whatever reason, the speakers on the phone will, you know, I guess because I don't have a lot of bass and the mid-range isn't as punchy and they have more high range, so it's like voice and stuff comes through better. It's like a news broadcast coming from your phone. And so I don't necessarily, and even I will check the stream a lot of times through my phone, and it sounds good, it sounds fine, or at least it sounds, oh yeah, people can hear my voice. But then if you put better headphones on, or a surround system, or a speaker system that has a little bit more bass and punchiness to it, and more a wide range of the hertz that it can pump out, in those situations, a lot of my recordings and streams, the commentary for me is a lot lower, because now the music can spread out more, like that got picked up, right? Or that I actually added. Like right now, this is not in the room. This is going through the stream, the music that I'm playing from White Bat Audio. Anyway, so the tangent there is, yeah, I'm sorry, audiophiles. You're perfectly welcome and appreciated if you want to tell me about any imbalances, because everybody has a different speaker setup. We all have different phones. Some phones have one speaker, some have multiple or, you know, dual speakers. Some phones are mono, some are stereo, some are quad. Some people are using AirPods, some people are using, you know, cans like this or better. Some people are using wired or Bluetooth. Some are using a 2.1 setup. Some are using a 7.1 setup. So sometimes that's the reason. It's not always, even though most of the time it's Jonesy, Boomer Jones. But sometimes it is your speaker setup that I didn't account for, which is still me. But it means, like, if I tuned it for your speakers, maybe I would have fucked up some other setup, because, you know, I'm always tweaking things in a, I don't know, deleterious way. So I will work on the audio, and I will try to see if I can find a good balance of actually just good audio recording. So that way, no matter what type of speakers, and that way, instead of just checking this, in other words, instead of just checking my phone sound I will also try to check headphones and speakers to see, okay, is this going to be all right? And then perhaps in the future, which again, I got some recordings that are going to get edited that, you know, are still going to have that background music. Can't get rid of it yet. Got to go through those first, you know. I'm not throwing all that shit away. And I don't have the skills at the moment, and I don't have the software at the moment to rip my audio, my voice, without destroying it. I do have some software that can pull my voice and separate it from the music in the room and other things, but then it sounds like shit, right? So I don't know if I find a better product, software that's able to retain the commentary audio's quality while ripping it away from the music, or my son sometimes is yelling in the background, stuff like that, or the dog barking, whatever the fuck it is, right? Like a noise cancellation. Like the NVIDIA noise cancellation is amazing. It's really good. It's really cool, but it also depends on your GPU perhaps. Because so far in my experience, sometimes it sounds amazing and my voice is good, but right now I'm not using it because for whatever reason, maybe they have an update that went wrong. I don't know what it is, but the NVIDIA noise cancellation software for the last, I don't know, 5 times that I've tried to use it is horrible. Horrible. Like my voice just sounds like a robot. So I don't know, like maybe they've went past my GPU, like in the support, and now, you know, now it sounds like shit when I try to use it on mine. I don't know, but so that's just, you know, food for thought. Okay, back to old Jones from a week or so ago. When was this? 6 days ago. Yeah, a week. Color Blade, right? All right, let me see. And there I am playing music. Astrobot, Balatro, Wukong, Black Ops, Dragon Age, never. Dragon Age Origins? And by the way, Dragon Age did not make it to round 3. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Okay, go on. Origins? I'm just a hater. It's okay. Yeah, don't worry. I fuck with some Dragon Age Origins. Dragon Age Origins is one of my favorite all-time games, by the way. So I'm not a Dragon Age hater. I'm not a BioWare hater. I'm not even an EA hater, you know? It's like I can admit EA is kind of horrible. But I'm not a hater. I don't care. If they make a good game, they make a good game. It doesn't matter to me. I didn't like this at all, Belgard. But not that. Whatever the hell that is. Dragon Ball Sparking. No, don't care. Yeah, I don't care about. Dogma 2. Maybe. Dragon's Dogma 2 I need to give a chance to and play. Elden Ring, not the DLC? Yeah, maybe Elden Ring. Final Fantasy 7. 14. Dragon's Dogma 2, Final Fantasy 14. They're in good grouping. Fortnite, same grouping as those other two. Genshin, no. Genshin's okay. I don't want to be a super hater of it, but League of Legends. I don't have fun with that one, so nothing personal. It's just not my kind of game. It's like people who like shooters like Call of Duty. A lot of them might not like, you know, I don't know, fucking BioShock. Okay, speed it up, Jones. How do you? You know, League of Legends just not for me. Let's go. Legend of Zelda. Okay. Two times. Legend of Zelda. Metaphor, not my speed. Same with Bang Bang, not my speed. No Man's Sky goes into that group of I like to play it from time to time. Power World. That would be cool to vote for this. Piss Nintendo off, I guess. I don't know. Persona, not my thing. Senua's Saga. I'm sad that Stellar Blade didn't make it. But at the same time, you motherfuckers deserve that. Don't be promising shit you don't deliver. You know? You know what I mean? Like, you should have, like, said, we will try not to censor. You should have not tried to get sales based off of, we are the most awesome anti-censor company ever, right? Don't pretend to people, you know? Don't do that ever. Don't say that kind of thing unless you're 100% sure you're going to fucking back it up. You know? That's what fucked them up. You know what I mean? Like any complaints that people had would have been minor if they hadn't decided that they were going to promise the world how anti-censorship they were, right? Which to me, I didn't think it was, again, to me, I'm mad about their promise. The game itself is plenty jello jiggly enough, okay? It is. It's more than necessary, right? Way more than necessary. I got no problem with it, right? My problem is that the lead people were like bragging about how, you know, uncensored they were. And it's like, come on, man. And you make that amateur mistake of dropping a day one patch that like changes the clothing in a more covered way. Like, dude, don't say you're anti-censorship. Shut the fuck up. You know, you earned that L, even though they won in a lot of ways because it sold well. I played the fuck out of it. I'll probably buy it, the PC version. I already have the PlayStation version. I'm going to play the fuck out of it some more because I want to get a platinum on it, blah, 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 all that kind of shit. But yeah.
It'd be fun, but I probably not. I think it's the greatest thing ever. Stellar Blade, awesome. Withering, Valorant, probably because I suck at it, I guess. I don't know.
Withering made it. Genshin made it. Wukong, Elden Ring.
Warframe is like, I'm not a big Destiny fan, you know.
And then Zenless Zone.
I guess I just have more nostalgia.
Made it.
So I probably like one a little better. But Warframe just feels like that, but jankier. If that makes any sense. Like, you know what I mean? When I play Warframe, like, I'm amazed to see that my FPS is solid and good because it's just the way the controls are. For some fucking reason, it feels janky. It's just my brain doesn't connect with the action of the game. I don't know. I'm too slow.
I wish.
I don't fucking know. Warhammer,
I wish I could talk like that for real.
Only if I have to. Well, let's just vote for Stellar Blade. How about that? There you go. What's up, girl? Votes cast for this round. Oh, you gotta pick 10? Okay, so then we'll go back. So that one's number 1. We'll go back and we'll give all those ones I was like, yeah, okay, sure, maybe. Okay, so gotta be careful. If you click it twice, it goes away. So.
Also, Astrobot didn't make it. I'm kind of good with that. I don't know why, but it was like irritating me that people were telling me how good it was. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm just some salty old fucking boomer that just gets angry at like the new stuff of the world. I don't know. Is that what my problem is? Like, I'm like this old grandfather that's like, you know, just back in my day, you know, when fucking prop up some shitty ass robot game. I don't know what I was. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I got angry a couple times at people like shoving Astrobot down my throat. Which, you know, I guess that's kind of hypocritical because I shove certain games down other people's throat. Well, I don't know. I mean, if you're watching my video, I'm not showing up on your fucking door or in your face and saying, yo, play this game. But if you end up on my video, yeah, I guess I'll tell you. There were just some people that were just too crazy about Astrobot, in my opinion. I don't know. But this is just player's voice. Like, it might win this other shit from the judges or whatever the fuck those are.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I voted for a bunch of shit. What did I vote for? I don't fucking know. Yeah, I voted Wukong. I voted Wukong.
Let's see.
Do I show them all? There's gotta be a way that I show. Dude, Jones. Alright, we made it to 9 of 10.
Toxic males. How about that? Toxic masculinity.
Okay. There we go.
Craziness. That makes it less masculine. Probably. I don't know. There we go. Yay! Look at me. I voted. Round 2 voting. Share your votes. Yeah, sure. I'll share it up. What does this do? X, right? Is that how you do it? Share your vote. Does it work if I do this? Check out the nominees for player's voice. Add the game on. Who are you voting? It doesn't share mine. There.
Sorry, scrunching ice. That's like a big no-no.
Okay.
For streaming.
I like my own post. You saw that? Okay, whatever. All right, cool. All right, thanks for looking or watching.
Wait, did you just fucking not review what you voted for? Jones, man, Jones. Now I gotta go back and look. Like, why doesn't this thing let me see what I voted for? It doesn't even fucking let me see. Alright, so Elden Ring DLC. Yes, I did vote for that. What a Momo I am. Balatro, Black Myth, Wukong. Of course, my number one pick was Stellar Blade. So yeah, I didn't pick correctly. That's fine. Fortnite, Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom, No Man's Sky, Pal World. There's Stellar Blade. What else did I pick? The Like a Dragon one. I picked that. Probably picked Call of Duty at some point. I don't remember. So anyway, that's where we're at. Let's go to, let me change browsers. Let's grab that. Is that on stream now? Yay! Okay, so now this is what's left. Okay, out of all us Momos voting, these are the finalists. Round 3 of 3. You only get one vote, so it could be either Black Myth Wukong by Game Science or Genshin Impact by Hoyoverse, or Elden Ring, not Elden Ring, but Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC by From Software / Bandai Namco, or Wuthering Waves by Kuro Games, or Zenless Zone Zero by Hoyoverse. So that's crazy. Hoyo has 2 games on here. That's fucking insane. So out of these, the one I like the most, as just me personally, I like the thing the most, will be the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. That is my personal like, but that is not a game. This is called, which is your favorite game of the year? This is DLC right here, right? So, and I don't think From Software did this. I don't think it's their fault. I don't even think it's Bandai Namco's fault. This is the Game Awards' fault for putting this and not having the foresight to make a category called DLC of the year, right? They should have done that. And if they wanted to have a Player's Voice DLC of the year, fine, right? They could have 2 different Player's Voice, one for Game of the Year and one for DLC of the year. They were really stupid. Like, it just seems like such an easy thing that they could have fixed and made right. Let me get music. I don't give a shit. Let me play my music. It seems like a really fucking dumb mistake in my opinion. So I can't vote for this one. Even though if it was like, okay, what, you got to pick one thing to play right now. What are you going to play? This one. Elden Ring. I don't care what part of Elden Ring it is. That's the thing I pick to play. But if you want to ask me, well, what's game of the year? I'm not a Genshin Impact hater, but I'm not a lover either. I'm a like, it's okay. Which means these are, these are kind of in that same vein, right? Like similar-ish styles, right? So then that means I probably wouldn't pick these. So then that leaves, let's piss off the people who hate this game. So if you hate Black Myth Wukong, for any reason other than gameplay reasons, this vote's for you. Boom. Nice. Submit. Vote submitted. Okay. So now what do? Just close this, maybe? Yay! Voted. Tell others to vote. Yes, I would love to do that. Check out the nominees for a Player's Voice at the Game Awards. Who will you vote for? Whoops. Wait, what? Hashtag Black Myth Wukong. Is it W? Yeah, Wukong. Let's go. All right. And then, you know, for good measure, let's put an XD. And posted. All right, let me see if it posted. Sometimes it takes a minute. Nope, it posted, no problem. All right. So I've voted for Black Myth Wukong a few times now. See, Game of the Year, Best Game Direction, Player's Voice. Where else? Anywhere else? So I think that means I'm gonna have to play it. Isn't that shit that you can vote for something you haven't played? Yeah, I'm part of the problem. Okay, let me go back. Where's my there we go. Okay, let's go back to the Jonesy Dude channel. Yes, I am live. Let's see, community. So I guess I'll just reiterate. I don't know, it doesn't mean anything really, like, for the stream. You playing Monkey Dude? Ugh. I will mod it. I will mod it. If it's possible to mod it, I will. Okay, so just a reminder, we have some daily themes on the Dude Network on DudeTube. Facelift, yes. So Mondays is Monster Mondays. So every Monday we try to either upload or stream horror / scary / jump scare games. Currently we're going through Soma. I had some recorded gameplay of one of my several playthroughs that I've done on the game. I had the full thing, but I've lost the last, so this is just, you know, throwing it out there. I lost the last, I don't know how many parts are left, like 2 or 3 parts of the recordings. So we're up to part 4 as of today, but that was the last part that I had cleanly, the recording of it. So that means most likely starting next Monday, to continue this, I have dug around and found a save file, because I also lost my save files. But I had a backup somewhere on some old hard drives where I found the save file where I can go back and start without using any cheats or, you know, any little command typings where you can get to the chapter you want to get to. I was able to go back and get the save file from this playthrough or a similar playthrough. Again, I played through several times, so I think it's this one. I don't know. And so that means I will be able to stream some gameplay starting Monday next week. I don't know, I'm kind of nervous and freaked out about it because it's a scary game for me. So anyway, that's Monster Mondays will continue, even though I thought we hit a dead end because my files just got nuked, my recordings. But we will replay those sections in a more live way. Okay. Now on Tuesdays, we're playing Tales from the Borderlands. The word new is not in the title of that. Okay. It is Tales from the Borderlands, not new Tales from the Borderlands. So I'm sorry if you really love the new one. I hope this doesn't piss you off too much. I will not play that. I played the original Tales from the Borderlands, and that's on Tall Tale Tuesdays. When we finish that playthrough, who knows what happens, but when we finish that, Tuesdays will be dedicated to like maybe, you know, like story heavy games, like games that have strong amount of story or dialogue. I was hoping to maybe pick games that were like Tales from the Borderlands, where you kind of choose your dialogue and that kind of drives the game forward mostly by your dialogue choices. But there's a bunch of those in that category. There's a bunch of games I hate and I will never play. So that's going to be difficult for me to pick from. So most likely I'm going to have to pick, let's see, let me think. I had an idea the other day that I could use. There's another game. It wasn't, a choose your own adventure style. What was it? I was like, yo, that's perfect for when we're done with Tales from the Borderlands on Tuesdays. I could continue the Tall Tale Tuesdays. What the fuck? Now it's gone. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Let me see if I can remember by going back to my stuff here. Was it in my Twitch folder? Is it back when, Joe? So yeah, on Mondays we can play things like Monstrum. We can play. The Mondays is easy. You just pick a game that I'm scared of, and that becomes Monster Mondays. That's totally fine. But Tall Tale Tuesdays, it needs to have like an epic story to it. I really feel like Tales from the Borderlands really fits that perfectly. So that's why I picked that one. What is this shit? Is Jones like just yelling about things probably? Yeah, probably. I don't know. It's not it either. YouTube? No, wasn't that. Okay, wasn't that. So what was it? Gameplay videos? I mean, Fallout technically could be that if you play it like the missions and the story. But when I play those games, it usually deviates into modding and, you know, going on a ton of side excursions and checking things out and, you know, trying to hunt certain things. It doesn't, I don't normally stick with the, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't normally stick straight to the main quest that much, which maybe most people don't, so maybe I'm not the only one. Dude, that sucks. Maybe it was on Twitch. Let me see. Let me check Twitch out real quick. Okay. There was a thing that I played on Twitch. Some da 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 da. And Borderlands. No. Monster Hunter, Shadow Colossus, Abzu. So Abzu, I think I'm gonna do that. That one doesn't have much story. It's not high action or anything like that. Abzu, I think, is gonna be a Saturday morning gaming upload. That I'll do that one for that day. Oh wait, maybe it was a game I picked up. Hold on. Picked up some games on sale recently. Maybe that's where the idea came from. Let me go through. Maybe Dredge. Okay, so yeah, I picked up Dredge. So maybe games like that. Dredge. What is that Sunlight one that I played like a couple times before, but I didn't get very far, so we'll just probably restart it maybe. Sunless Sea. Sunless Sea, that's super heavy story. BioShock heavy story. We could do that. There's also some games I could do where I already did some of this with Half-Life, where there's certain games that I want to, my daughter is studying to learn how to program and code, and you know, that could lead in any direction. One direction might be, you know, making video games or working on games. But either way, even if she was going into nursing, I'm super into games, so I like sharing the games that I feel are important to play and, you know, do things in, and experience. I want to share those with her, and I thought, okay, so I've already done it with Half-Life, with some of the old Half-Life games with her on stream. So I could make a series out of that, or I could just, you know, certain games that I've already played enough myself, maybe if it matches a certain category, and as long as, you know, school is slow enough, or during a winter break or a spring break or whatever, I could have her play through some things with me, like we'll do some kind of remote gaming thing, and we'll put that to the channel perhaps. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that's what we do or we don't. I'm not sure, because obviously, you know, someone is in school, sometimes the schedule doesn't match. So what was the other thing that I was fucking super... Is there a sorting? How can we sort this shit? What is this? Sort by, here we go. Release date, no. Achievements, game time. Last played. Last played? No. Why can't it be like last owned or date added to library or something? Platform. Rating. Critics installed. Platform. Don't agree. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, Tuesdays will be basically for story rich shit. I'll try to remember what the fuck I had in mind for that. Wednesdays is Whackness days. So right now we're going hard on Saints Row 4 on those days. When that runs out, there's a lot of wacky games out there. My favorite wacky games, crazy over-the-top games, are Saints Row 3, 4, Gat Out of Hell. Not the reboot Saints Row, unless I can mod it to put the original, like the Saints Row 3rd characters. If I can do that, then we might play Saints Row reboot as a meme, you know, ironically, just to shit all over it, right? And mod the fuck out of it. We might do that. But anyway, that's Wednesdays. Thursdays, retro gaming, so Throwback Thursdays. We play games from my childhood, or at least the younger years of me. Most of it in the beginning is definitely my childhood games. But every now and then we might just play stuff that was my favorite 10 years ago. I don't know. Fridays is Dark Fridays. So that's for Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Souls-like games. Saturdays is like a Saturday morning style theme, you know. Hopefully I can find like cartoon style stuff eventually, but for now just things that feel like they would be, you know, cozy to watch or play while you're, you know, eating your bowl of Crispies or something, your cereal, whatever. I don't fucking know. In the morning. But not listed in here, there are some loose categories that will present themselves from time to time if I have time. So like Saturdays could also be Stalker Saturdays. That's where I try to play the new Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, whatever. I try to play that. Getting jump scared in that too, I guess. Also, one day has to be set as Doomsday. I don't know which one, where I play Doom or upload Doom gameplay. And then what's the other one? Oh, and then I also have Tech Tuesdays. So Tech Tuesdays is when, that's where I'm getting a lot of fucking we're getting a lot of action on the tech stuff, especially because of the NZXT drama that I just, you know, moronically and cold-heartedly, like, you know, opportunistically stepped in to hashtag my way to, what was it, 200 views. It's not even a lot of views, but whatever. I just kind of got a little opportunistic there. But you know, all the links are there. Gamers Nexus videos all over the fucking place. I have it in the comments. I chose the videos at the end. You know how at the end you assume that it's not the YouTuber that puts those videos? Sometimes it is. You can, you know, I don't know if some of you know this that are just viewers and haven't really played with it. Like, all of you could like upload your own videos if you want, and then you can play with these features, and you can see that if you want to, you can choose the recommended videos at the end, or you can, you know, leave it alone and YouTube may or may not recommend things at the end. It just depends, right? But I almost always try to pick things because, you know, I would like people to go and watch something else of mine. So I usually put playlists and shit of mine up there somewhere at the end. But on those videos for the NZXT stuff, I did point the videos at the beginning on the little info card, the little eye in the corner, and at the end, an actual whole fucking video box. I point it to Gamers Nexus, the video they broke all the info, right? I pointed there, I pointed in the description, I pointed in the comments, I've made several streams about it. I have shorts where I did the same thing, whatever. Who fucking cares, right? But yeah, for all the people that are angry, dude, I'm putting it everywhere. Chill. It's okay. But I guess we're just mad at NZXT for having such a horrible rental program. And then some of us are mad at the TikTokers that were promoting NZXT. And some of us are just mad at old Jonesy because I unboxed an all-in-one liquid cooler. And it's like, well, okay, what do you want me to fucking do? Okay, I bought that shit off a shelf at a store, right? I'm not an NZXT fanboy. Let me see. Let me count how many NZXT products I have. Oh yeah, one. It's just that thing. That's the only fucking thing. I don't have anything else. No keyboards, no mice, no microphones, no webcams, no cases, no PCs, no. That's the only cooler I have from them, right? Do I have anything else? If I have something else by them, it is so I don't care and bullshit to me. That's how much I love that company. I don't fucking care. It's probably in a box somewhere if I do. That one though, I like the screen on it. And it fit that stupid case that I bent to hell, which there's another video coming for that, where I bent the fuck out of the motherboard tray just to fit the extended size ATX motherboard by EVGA that I was trying to put in there. And this particular thing was on the shelf at a store and I grabbed it. I wanted an Arctic cooler is what I wanted, but yeah. Whatever. I eventually got an Arctic cooler. So I have one now. Actually, no, I have 4 Arctic coolers because those are my favorites. But you know, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like some of these people that are like mad at me for putting up an NZXT video would never say anything to the people who really promoted NZXT, and it's like, why? Dude, go fucking put that comment on their shit. The ones that told you could win a Fortnite comment. Why don't you find that video and spam the comment? Well, I'm sure people are. I'm sure they are. Why don't you put it there? Why is it on mine? I'm just unboxing the damn thing. Jeez. Chill. But I'm pissed off too. I think it's such a crummy fucking program, so. I get it. I go on the brigade too. Like, there's certain tubers that I watch that didn't really have a lot to say, and you know, no, don't get me wrong, I don't think I was in the comment section though, but I gave a few thumbs downs myself, so I can't sit on a high horse. I do from time to time hit the thumbs down, though I will say my usage of thumbs downs are like very kind of sporadic. It's not like something I do all the time. Like, there's plenty of shit that I hate that I don't thumb down at all. I don't know why. Maybe I'm too lazy to find it and thumb it down. But most activity I give out there are thumbs ups or nothing at all. But the NZXT stuff, the rental stuff, yeah, that deserves some thumb down. But I don't know, I ask you, is it the worst thing in the world if like a YouTuber builds a computer and one part in that entire, and it's a Franken PC build, right? Like what I did. And one part is from NZXT, right? Is that the end of the world? I mean, it is kind of weird and dumb, right? But then what if you already picked the parts and you're not like it'd be one thing if I was like Linus Tech Tips, like with all the fucking money I would have if that was me. Yeah, I could fucking make a video where I fucking put dynamite in it and throw it into the mountains and boom, blow up the side of a fucking mountain with the NZXT cooler, right? But you know, I'm regular Jones, you know. That cost me fucking money, and it was past return window well before the drama happened. You telling me I can't use shit that I paid money on, and I also can't make a video of it? Nah, man, you got me fucked up with somebody else. I will make a video of it. I don't care. And I think all of you should make videos of it too, unless you can, you know, return it. That's fine. Or if you got lots of money, then go ahead and blow it up. But you should make a video of it that you blew it up, because that would be awesome. And I would give you a thumbs up for that. So it's not the last you will see of that cooler. It will show up in some more videos because I have to upload the video of the CPU, and then, you know, what do you put on top of the CPU? Well, you gotta have some kind of cooler on that sumbitch. So that happened to be the cooler. So that's gonna go on top of the CPU. And then, you know, obviously all the installing and working around it when you're putting it, everything together inside the case. And then I don't know if I have a first startup video of it or not. I think I do. So then you're gonna see the screen. But to appease some of you, the good news is that, again, that was not my first pick. I would have rather had an Arctic cooler, but that came later. So it did get replaced with an Arctic cooler. Again, I already showed this before. It's in there. That's an Arctic cooler on the streaming PC. And then my camera won't reach, but so I have a 2 PC setup. So on this side, the one I showed you, that's the streaming PC. That is it's an Arctic cooler. It's a Liquid Freezer 3. And then, so the gamer one's on this side. It's also a Liquid Freezer 3, but the gaming build has a Liquid Freezer 3 420 all-in-one cooler by Arctic. The streaming one is a smaller case, slightly smaller case. It's a different case. It's not the Cooler Master case anymore. It's not that ugly thing I've been up. But that is a 360. It's the Liquid Freezer 3 360 cooler by Arctic on that side. Okay, so like it's whatever. I got rid of it anyway. Did I throw it away? No, I'm gonna use it on some other build that I create over there. I might even make my son a build, even though he's not 2 yet. But I'm gonna build him a computer. Just because we all have computers in this house that I have built. Everybody in this house, I built the computer for. And technically he has a computer as well, but it's not something I built for him. So I'm going to build him one. And out of all my leftover coolers, the best leftover cooler that I have is that NZXT 240. And it's whatever. I will build with it, you know? So whatever. I will continue to say that their rental program is a scam. But I'm not throwing money away. Now, anybody want to buy it from me? You know, if you want to donate to Jonesy a couple $100, 2 to 3 to make it worth my while, then yes, I will never use it ever, right? Or if I use it, I will never fucking record that I used it, right? It'll just be in some server closet or some shit, for some stupid little anime server computer I put up on the network here at home. But no, I'm not throwing money away. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so that was me just rambling, ranting about bullshit. What else? Shorts. Anything new here? Yeah, same old shit. I don't have anything to announce on that stuff. Live, of course, we're live now. Duh. Yeah. Also, I did a live video where I say it like there's nothing more. Like I did more than those fucking big time YouTubers did, right? To announce that NZXT has a scammy business practice going on, right? I did a fuck ton more. Like I should not be getting, I shouldn't be getting like shit on. What the hell? Like when you go to this one, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Okay, yes, thanks, Jones. I'm just gonna reiterate. Up here, you click on that, right? It doesn't go to me stuff. Down here at the bottom, it goes to a video. Wait, why is my cursor not being picked up? Hold on. Properties. Capture cursor. Okay, anyway. So down here where you see these things flashing, yeah, below that, there's the do not buy NZXT Gamers Nexus video. In the description, do not buy NZXT Gamers Nexus. Joking about it. Here we are. Perfect timing. Right when NZXT is outed to be a horrible business. Boom. Here we go. And then up here, did someone say NZXT scam? Oops. On the timing. AIO rental, anyone? Like that's obviously a joke. Like anybody want to rent an AIO? Okay. Might be a better deal than the PCs that NZXT is putting out. Anything would be a better deal than those. Then you go to the end of the video. And I put this here. This is not YouTube. I put that there. So purposely showing that. Okay. And that's just this one. Right? Then the comments. How about this? Another link to the video. Then my comments to other comments. I'm talking about Arctic coolers. I'm talking about, oh, go over here. Go check that out. I'm saying this is not a promo. Come on, there's links everywhere, my dude. Here's a link to Gamers Nexus. Gamers Nexus. Yada yada yada. Right? And then if we go in here to the shorts, so the other one, I have two shorts related to this shit. So I got this one right here. Oh, fuck. Mouse doesn't want to cooperate. So right here, look at that, right? I say, did someone say NZXT scam? Right in the title. And then of course, this short is from that other video, obviously. So then that means, you know. And then I look, hashtag boycott NZXT, maybe. Right? Oh, you can't see that. Oh, this guy's awesome. My daughter introduced me to this guy's videos. Who is this? What's his name again? PVE is the video. It's Noble Knight Adventurers. So, you know, check that person out. But whatever. No, stop. Okay. I did this right here. Scam. I made fun of the whole thing. In the comments, here's the fucking link to Gamers Nexus again. And then the one that I just accidentally got rid of. Here it is. This one. Look at this. What's in the comments? Oh, that's right. The fucking link to there. What's in the description, I wonder? Oh yeah, there it is again. Gamers Nexus fucking video. So, you know, promoting? I don't think so, my dude. I don't think so. Promoting? I wouldn't call it promoting when you're putting all the fucking, like, look at all the fucking, I'm promoting the rental as a scam. Yeah, I'm promoting Gamers Nexus, actually, if anything. So hopefully nothing crazy about them that I don't know about, but they're promoting. What's that noise? Is that them drilling again? So anyway, there you go. But you know, some people you just can't tell them anything. It's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Well, most of these people are not horses, right? It'd be more like you can lead a cow to water, but you can't make it drink, right? You would assume that if the cow's thirsty, it would drink, right? But if it doesn't want to, there's not a fuck thing you can do, you know? Unless you're the Hulk or something, then you can maybe force it. I don't know. But if you're a normal human, I wouldn't suggest trying to force a cow to drink. It probably will fuck you up. There. Okay. I think I'm good. I said my piece. What else did my title say that I was going to talk about today? What else did I say? What did I promise? I promised Game Awards, chat, chill tunes, and chat. That's all. Okay. God be with us. Yes. God, please be with us because of my rambling. Yeah, so I'll just end it there and just remember today I lost a bunch of recording for Soma. So I'm going to have to try... Yo, Swiss, what's up? I'm going to have to try to get my save file recovered, which I found it. So I just got to make sure it's not corrupt and I can recover that spot in the game where we left off at today's part 4. And so next Monday, and hopefully I can make some promotion to, you know, explain. Because the quality is probably going to look better. I tweaked a couple things here or there on my setup where recordings and streams are a little bit better. They're not perfect yet. Maybe never will be. But they're better than the recordings I had of the Soma stuff, right? So now that we're going to continue Soma, it's going to look probably, you know, pretty different. And then also I think I've changed some of the alerts are kind of different. So all that's probably going to be completely different. Whatever. So, yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for hanging out. And just remember all these daily themes. It's just for fun. Don't take it seriously, man. All right. Ciao. Catch you later.